What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And today we got the Miami Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills preview. Let's get into it. Shout out to people who like this video before they even heard this sentence. Now let's get into the preview. Guys, the biggest game of the season is upon us, okay? The actual biggest game. And every game is biggest because if we make the playoffs, that game's going to be biggest. But anyways, this is the biggest for right now. And it's huge, guys. The Miami Dolphins have a chance to make it to the playoffs. And if you would have told me this, that week 1, we would have a chance, week 17, final game of the season to make the playoffs, I wouldn't care who we were playing. I would take that position. I would take that scenario. We got one game to do it. Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins. We have way more to lose than them. We should be way more desperate. We should be have way more sense of urgency. But there is some uncertainty with the game that we will get into. But anyways, let's get into the video. So right now, as it seems, you know, Devontae Parker been back practicing. You know, I see Solomon Kenley been back practicing. So we look like to be generally healthy. Okay, some people back practicing. Keem Grant and Devontae Parker both questionable in this game. But let's just start off with, our offense versus their defense. Obviously, we will not have Fitzpatrick, okay? Which I was surprised when I looked at my comments. I seen a lot of people saying, oh no, we don't have Fitzpatrick. We're screwed and this, that, and the third. You guys understand, like, he's not supposed to be getting the game either anyway, right? He wasn't starting regardless. So it's a situation where it's like, I don't think that changed our outcome of winning at all. Fitzpatrick not playing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it changed because he's not supposed to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like saying, oh, if Matt Barkley, okay, let's just say, for instance, that we knew Josh Allen was playing next game. If we just say, if Matt Barkley gets ruled out, it's like, okay, does that change? Does that make the Bills more likely to lose? No, because he's not supposed to be getting in the game anyway. And that's how I look at it in this situation is Fitz is not supposed to be getting in the game anyway. I know we've like revolutionized some kind of 2-quarterback system, but we're not supposed to have to put in another quarterback in the 4th quarter. So like I said, that's not supposed to happen. I was hoping that wouldn't happen anyways. You know what I'm saying? This is not, we don't want Fitz to come in the game regardless. So it's like, I don't think it changed our prospect of winning. But we do have Tua, we might have Parker back, we may have Jakeem Grant, you know what I'm saying, 2 questionable individuals, so we'll have to see about that. But we have Mike Gesicki, obviously, so we have the weapons, you know, a lot of the weapons that we need back for this important game. Got the offensive line, a lot of the weapons that we need back there as well. And it's hard to really talk about the matchups, guys, because we don't know who's playing for the Bills, whether or not it will be their starters, whether or not it'll be their backups or whatever the case may be. They for some reason they don't want to make it clear, which I don't really understand that logic. I guess I get that you don't want to let the Dolphins know who you're gonna play, but it's not like we're not preparing for Josh Allen because we don't think he's gonna play. If anything, we're not planning for Matt Barkley, and Matt Barkley is not a quarterback that you have to plan for anyway. So I don't know if they think they're getting an advantage in this way, but they're not, because we're preparing for the starters. If y'all put the bench in, we're gonna beat the hell out of it. We don't need to prepare for no bench. You think we need to? We're not going to be in the room and then hear, oh my gosh, Matt Barkley starting. Let's switch the whole game plan up. It's Matt Barkley. All we got, if anything, it just simplifies it. Listen, stop the run, make Matt Barkley throw. He's not going to do anything good. And if you get to him, he doesn't have the mobility Josh Allen has. So like, if anything, it just simplifies the game plan. It doesn't really, like, it's not like we're not getting ready for Josh Allen because we think he's not gonna play. So I don't know, like, if that's like a thing that they're trying to do, but I don't get it. But we'll see if the defenders of the Bills play. We're going to have to figure out something on offense, guys. We're going to have to start fast. That's all I can really say. Win the battle in the trenches. Obviously, the Bills have Ed Oliver. We don't know if he's going to play, but they got Ed Oliver. They got Jordan Phillips, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, Tremaine Edmonds. Obviously, Micah Hyde. They got a lot of talent there. Obviously, they Tre'Davious White. I mean, they got talent everywhere, guys. This Bills team, you know what I'm saying? It's time to admit, you know, I think they will eventually get exposed, but man, they're really good. Jordan Poyer, Jerry Hughes. I mean, they got a lot of, they got so much talent on defense. It's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie if they all play. But like, offense, you're gonna have to figure something out. I mean, it's nothing I can really say. Obviously, talent-wise, we're probably outmatched if you're gonna look at their defense versus our offense. But you know what I'm saying? I think we got better coaches than them, and I think we can scheme ways to score. But if we're just looking at pure talent, yeah, I think it's a bad matchup for our offense. But the way how it's looked these last few weeks, every matchup is a bad matchup for our offense. We can barely score on anybody. So either way, it doesn't matter. It's going to be really leaning on our defense this game, possibly. Also, the weather's going to play a part. Are we going to even be able to make big plays and things of that nature when it's going to be snowing? So it's a lot of things. I'm not really depending on our offense too much. I just hope they could do what they've been doing really the whole time, and that's not make mistakes. Stop putting our defense in positions where they are giving up points and it's not their fault. Not making our defense start at the damn 20-yard line, already in field goal range, midfield. Make the Bills drive 80 yards with whoever's the quarterback, and then we'll lean on our defense. And if Josh Allen destroys our defense like he did the other game, which, by the way, Byron Jones didn't play, so it doesn't really count. But anyway, if Byron Jones, if Josh Allen destroys us, if you know what I'm saying, then that's another conversation. But I just don't want to lose because our offense, and I don't know. I mean, honestly, week 17, I've kind of lost a lot of confidence in our offense ever being explosive this year. You know what I'm saying? Because it has been no signs of the explosion really, and so I've lost like pretty much all hope of that. But one thing they do and have been doing well is just kind of keeping our head above water in the sense that they're not like turning the ball over, they're not like making mistakes. And they're giving our defense chances to get stops and chances to make plays. So that's pretty much the best I can hope for. I can't really hope for them to score 30, 35. Because, I mean, I've been hoping for that for 16 weeks, and it just doesn't happen. Ideally, all these Bills players that I named that are really good on defense don't play. That would be ideal. So then, if they don't play, they got backups in. Our offense should have a little easier of a time. And now you guys already heard me say, I don't care how we win. I just want to win. I don't give a damn if it's the backups in the game. I don't have that pride to say, oh no, I don't want to win versus backups. Give me the best punch. No, I just want to make the playoffs. I'm gonna keep it a B. So if it's the backups, hopefully that makes it a lot easier. Obviously, won't be a cakewalk regardless. We are still on the road. It's going to be snowing. Tua never played the snow before. It's just not going to be an easy. I don't think it's going to be an easy game, even if they play the backups. I think it might be a little bit of a struggle. Not really a struggle, at least on the offense side of the ball, though. It's so hard for me to say our offense is ever going to be explosive when I've just never seen it all year. Besides, like, the Cardinals game, which seems to be what is it called? Like, something that's, like, different, like, so far from the mean. What is that, outlier, I want to say? It just seems to be an outlier at this point. You can't keep on just bringing up the Cardinals game to say, oh, we do have a high-power offense. Like, nah, bro. It's just... So that's how I feel about, like, really our chances on offense. Just keep our head above water. Obviously, you got to get points. It'll be nice to start fast. And then, you know what I'm saying, we're outmatched. But we have Devontae Parker. He's a monster. Jakeem Grant, I really doubt he'll play, but maybe he will. But then if you look at our other options, we have, obviously, Mike Gesicki, who's also a monster. Hopefully, we can get a run game going. That would be important in the snow. It's going to be tough to really throw in that type of condition, so I think that's going to be a key. Myles Gaskin, hold on to the ball. And if we can get a run game, oh, my goodness, how fantastic that would be. If Solomon McKinley could play, Eric Flowers looks like he's going to play, and then, you know, our offensive line's all healthy there, and we could get a run game, then I think we could definitely win this game. That's the avenue that I see for us to definitely, you know what I'm saying, be able to come out with the victory, especially in this type of weather. Now, on defensive side of the ball, this is where it's going to be key. Like I said, if Josh Allen plays, guys, Josh Allen at this point in this career is playing like a MVP, not even a Pro Bowler. He's playing like an All-Pro MVP. The guy is playing amazing. You gotta tip your hat off because, you know what I'm saying, I hate on Josh Allen a lot, especially even earlier this season. I said, Josh Allen, you just make him throw the ball. Don't let him run the ball. Make him throw it and see what happens. Listen, you can't just make Josh Allen throw the ball. He's actually really good. Now, I ain't gonna lie. He's gonna throw you one, though, and I know he will. He's gonna throw us a pick. You just gotta wait on it. If he plays, he's gonna throw us a pick, but he's a lot better than you can't just – he's not a quarterback that you can just make throw. You can't say, let's make Josh Allen pass and see what happens, okay? Because the guy he's super good. He makes plays, and like I said, he's played at an all-pro level. 9 interceptions on the season, over 30 touchdowns. That's just passing, not even counting rushing. He's running the ball at a crazy level as well. He's big, gets him at the goal line. I ain't gonna lie, right now he's playing like he's playing amazing. I don't want to give him too much credit because he plays for the Bills, so I don't f with him. But the dude he's playing amazing football. You kind of got to just say it. You can't really make excuses for it. He's playing amazing. And it's going to be very hard for us to stop him, but this is why we pay these defensive backs this much money. And let's say, and this is I'm just speaking on if they play. I don't know if the starters will play, but this is why we pay the defensive backs this much money. If anything, listen, y'all got to get a stop. Byron Jones is going to be there. You got to play football at the end of the day. I don't know what to say. Like, yes, they got Stephon Diggs. Yes, they got Josh Allen. Yes, they got Cole Beasley and things of that nature. But you got to play football. You know, Josh Allen is a very, 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 very difficult quarterback to stop. And at the end of the day, we invested in our defense a lot more than our offense. Our defense has been a strong suit. Our defense has got us this far. And so we just got to lean on our defense to just do something this game. Josh Boyd has been doing a good job of calling games, in my opinion, this whole season. He's been great with the play calling. And you just got to scheme it up. You got to confuse him. Why not us be the team to figure out how to stop this Josh Allen and this Buffalo Bills? You know what I'm saying? Why can't it be us? What have we done to show that we can't be that team? I think we can be that team. Obviously, we didn't stop him the first time. Byron Jones got hurt. Last time we ran a lot of man coverage. I think that was our scheme, run a lot of man, make him make those tight throws. But he never really had to make tight throws because when Byron Jones got hurt, Nick Needham just got fried for the rest of the game in Noah. Selena, our defense this far, I said I like us versus every offense. Against the Chiefs, like I said, our defense didn't play. I mean, they didn't play a super amazing, but they forced turnovers. Okay, and this is I think this is as almost as good as our offense as the Chiefs, not quite. And we just got to be able to force turnovers, put it in our offense hands, and then trust our running game and our offense to make plays. Okay, we got a lot of money in our defense. We got a lot of talent in our defense. It's time to really, you know what I'm saying, execute, hit on all cylinders, and come out with a victory. Now, if Josh Allen doesn't play, we're gonna beat the fuck out them. I'm just saying, like, they don't. If Josh Allen don't play, that means Stephon Diggs not playing. That means, you know, they got all backups in. It's no way they backups is moving the ball on our defense. It's just no way. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. We stopped the run. Matt Barkley at quarterback. We beat the hell out of them. That's ideal. That's the hope. That's the part. That's what I'm hoping for. If they play their backups, all we gotta do is worry about our offense getting in the end zone in that snow. We don't even gotta worry about our defense. Our defense is going to bag that. Period. Okay, it's gonna be bad if they play backups, but they play their starters, man. It's going to be a fight. We gotta trust what we built, and honestly, I have as much confidence as I can in our defense. I think that if there's any team in the league that's going to stop this Josh Allen train, it's going to be us. Okay, get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh my gosh, is this going to be the last time I talk to y'all until I figure out if we made the playoffs or didn't? I ain't gonna lie, guys. If we lose this game and we don't make the playoffs because everything else happens badly, it's gonna be a sad video. It's gonna be a sad-ass video. It might be a sad-ass video next time I see y'all. I'm gonna be angry. I might be crying. I don't fucking know. All right. But anyways, we're gonna enjoy this video. Happy video. I might make a video on the draft tomorrow. We'll see about it, okay? Because I'm gonna be watching some NBA, and so we'll see. Get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Like, comment, subscribe, roll the ticket. Okay, Flexi. Happy New Year's.